welcome to the first episode of 2026 of Realty Rundown, ORRA's official podcast. My name is Hafid Boujidi, your 2026 treasurer. Today, we'll be talking about commercial real estate, and there is no better way to do that without my two good friends. On my right, I have Daryl Deloach, your 2026 Commercial Council Chair. Daryl, welcome.
Thank you, Hafid. I'm glad to be here today, and it's good that we're talking about a subject near and dear to my heart, and that's the Commercial Council.
That's awesome. To my left, hashtag the Queen of Davenport, your 2026 CIVCAR President, Katrina Anarumo.
Hey, Hafid, Daryl. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here
Great
today.
for you to be here with us.
Thank you. Did I say it right? Anarumo?
Perfect.
Beautiful. Very good. Daryl, let's start with this. Give us a little bit rundown on what's going on in the commercial world.
Well, I think people are listening to a lot of the media, but I want to say right now, entering 2026 is a great time for commercial. We're seeing that commercial is shifting from a recovery phase.
Okay.
Even with the interest rates, we're seeing growth. Markets are adjusting, even with the hybrid work environment. But we're also going to see, as Central Florida, especially Orlando, begins to grow more with the migration, we're going to see population growth, which is going to bring in more commercial requirements, opportunities, because businesses are moving to Central Florida. They're finding out we're a hidden gem. So you're going to see more industrial, flex space, warehouse. We're seeing even around the Orlando airport, places that have been vacant for a while. Businesses like Amazon are buying up a lot of land. We're seeing United Airlines putting a brand new training facility around
Any changes on the medical field?
Greatly question that's being asked right now with the aging population. We know that the medical offices are growing. We see the hospital environments, they're growing. So as the demographics of aging population, that is definitely one area that's booming, especially when you look at the facilities for caring for the elderly.
Okay.
You're seeing a lot of those being
That's a
built
niche.
up. And those are great investment opportunities for people.
Great. So, Katrina, would you agree with Daryl, or you have a different perspective?
I agree with Daryl. He's got some great points in what he said, especially in Lake Nona. I also see it in Apopka, the I-4 corridor, where employment centers are boosting residential demand. I'm also seeing in commercial that there's a shift in strategy. People that were more cautious are more strategic, and they're not on the sidelines anymore, and the deals are moving and being structured more thoughtfully, and that's making it a more healthy market.
I'm excited. I don't know about you two, but this is exciting. How about let's go back a year or two and do a little bit of comparison. Is it the same as the last year? Was the last year the same, or 2 years ago was the same, or there is any movement in that? And the question is open for both of you.
Well, I think as we came out of the pandemic, we saw that a lot of office space were vacant. People were hesitant going back. But we also saw that people who had bought loans in the commercial, they bought them at a lower interest rate.
Okay.
So now, several years later, we're starting to see that some of those loans are going to be due. And with the higher interest rates, there's going to be opportunities in the market where some of them can't refinance. Some people may find good opportunities to invest in. But I still think because of Central Florida, our location with the migration of people that have been since post-pandemic, that we're going to see a nice, healthy growth in commercial in and around Central Florida.
So somebody's hard time is somebody else's opportunity, in a way.
Great, always.
What do you think?
I also think in regards to office, like Daryl was saying, it's being redefined. We're seeing right sizing flex space based on the lifestyle of people's needs. So it's shifting. I also think in regards to the interest rates in general, it's forced discipline, right? So it's making people more thoughtful and more sure on what they're purchasing and understanding that is what's making it more stronger going forward in the commercial realm.
Very interesting. Let's take it back a little bit to the Commercial Council.
Okay.
Talk to me about it.
Well, I want to tell those
First,
of you who are listening.
congratulations. I'm sorry to interrupt again. I want to make sure to say that correctly. Congratulations. You are the chair of the Commercial Council 2026.
Yes.
All right. Tell me.
Well, first, thank you for that. But more, I'm a servant leader for the Commercial Council. It's not about the title. It's about helping ORRA's 18,000 plus members, whether you're residential, commercial. What we want you to know is that we are a council to help you to understand, practice, collaborate, and network within the discipline of commercial.
So I hear you saying if you're residential or commercial. So I don't have to be 100% commercial agent to join the Commercial Council.
No, you don't have to be 100% commercial, and you can be 100% residential. One of the great things about being in the Commercial Council is the referrals that can happen. Because traditionally, you're going to see individuals who are coming in, they may start off looking for a business. Once they get a business, then the next question is, hey, can you help me with buying a home? Or it may be the reverse. So agents in either discipline can wind up making referrals and still being able to help connect their client or customer with their commercial or their residential needs.
Speaking of members and members benefit, how about if I would ask you for 3 benefits of joining the Commercial Council?
The first one is that you're going to learn the fundamentals about commercial.
Okay.
We bring in expert teachers. One of the cornerstones of the Commercial Council is our mentorship program, and we'll talk a little bit about that. The second is the networking. Remember, your networking is your net worth. By having agents that you can count on for commercial, they'll give you referral fees, and that will help your business. The third that we are proud of is the opportunity for you to be multidisciplined. Because nowadays, you need to be a strategic advisor to your client, whether you are just residential or whether you're in commercial.
All right. You mentioned the mentorship program, and I cannot help myself turn back to Katrina. Katrina was a graduate of the mentorship program. Yes. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
What year was that?
That was actually last year.
That was last year. All right. Tell me a little bit about it.
It was truly transformational. I've learned so much. When I think about commercial coming out of residential, it was a different language to me. I didn't know where to start. There was so much to learn. And what the Commercial Council did was take out the intimidation factor.
Okay.
Because
that's interesting. All right, good.
Well, intimidation, people don't want to just jump in there and do it. And it helps it. So you just go in there, have an open mind, and just learn.
Right.
So
one thing at a time.
I see what you're doing in your life. I follow you. We're friends, so I follow you. So now you're doing the big things. You are the president of CIFCAR. First, what is CIFCAR?
So CIFCAR is the Central Florida Commercial Association of Realtors. We are a 10-county overlay board, and we solely specify just in commercial real estate. And it's really great because it's kind of like you graduate mentorship, and then, hey, if you really want to do commercial, CIFCAR is the way to go.
What a journey. From the mentorship program, from ORRA Commercial Council, to being the president of CIFCAR.
Yes.
This is interesting.
I'd like to just add to that because, as Katrina said, last year she was in the mentorship program, and you can just see as a testimony how she got over, whatever thought she had about commercial. She had the expert training, expert teaching, and now it helped her now in her leadership as she's the 2026 president for CIFCAR.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Back to the Commercial Council and some of the benefit. I know that you guys have a relationship with CIFCAR as well, and
Correct.
CCIM and other organizations. Can you run me a little bit what's going on in there?
So what we're looking for is partnerships. We're looking for collaboration. So with CCIM, every month, the second Tuesday, they have what is called Let's Make a Deal. But it gives us the opportunity to partner with them. And for members who are of the council, they can come in, be in that environment, see those individuals who have properties that they want to sell or to buy. You can get an idea of what's being in that environment. Then we go into the mentorship right after that. Also, working with individuals like Sifcar, it's not that we're fighting for resources. What we're trying to do is make a holistic approach.
Put everything
Central
together
Florida,
for the members.
and we work together because what we do together helps Central Florida.
So I know the deal making is ORRA is sponsoring.
ORRA sponsors
one
that
of the sponsors,
as one of the
does
major
that.
sponsors
Perfect.
for that.
I know for a fact that the Commercial Council gives 2 CCIM certificate a year.
What we do,
Is that correct?
What we do correctly is we offer a scholarship to several individuals to start on the path to CCIM. Now, I would also want to say that our mentorship program helps individuals on that track because with CCIM, there is a big cost involved. There's travel, those things. So we're not competing against them, but we're making it more economical for individuals to start that transition into commercial at a lower cost, sitting under great instruction and teaching, and then they can make the determination, are they ready to go down that track?
Either from the Commercial Council to either Sifcar or CCIM. And so back to you, Katrina, run me a little bit or how the transition comes from the Commercial Council to Sifcar and what's the benefit?
So what the Commercial Council did for me is change it from theory to real world exposure.
Exactly.
Real conversations and accountability. And I learned not just how commercials deal work, but how to think strategically. One event that really imprinted in my mind is at our graduation, Robin Webb, who unfortunately recently passed.
That's sad.
Sad.
He totally inspired me. He took us through the ins and outs of hotel motel, and
exactly.
I think he was the only or the biggest, in a way, with the godfather of hotels in Central Florida.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yes, he was.
Absolutely.
And he was committed to his profession. Not to interrupt, but one of the things I think he showed us commitment because he came in, he did a fantastic presentation, packed the room, and sadly we lost him a week or so later. So he was a true professional.
I took my CCIM 101 with him and his wife. That's probably one of the best classes.
Katrina,
I just wanted to say how inspirational up until his passing, him being blessed to be inspired by him just a few weeks before his passing, he really imprinted on me and Susie as well. And I just appreciate that without Commercial Council, I would have never experienced that. So it's definitely an amazing thing.
That's awesome. So we're running out of time. I will give you one more chance to both of you to tell me or to address our members what they should do, what's their benefit, whatever you want to tell them.
Well, to our members, first of all, I want to say that our Commercial Council is here for you. I want to impress to you that being in part of the Commercial Council is going to help you become a strategic advisor. Nowadays, your clients, your customers, they're going to ask you for more than comps. They're going to ask you, what is the development in this area? Even if it's residential, a commercial client is going to say, where is the best place to be? Not just give me comps, but where is the growing? Know about the I-4 corridor. Know about things like Neo City and the Grove and Lake Nona, and where are the best places. But then again, it's the networking that you're going to get. It's the training you're going to get. Become a part of our mentorship program. We have extended the signups for that until February.
Awesome.
So please go to ORRA, to the website, look up mentorship. If not, contact us here at ORRA. We love you to be a part of it.
This is awesome. Katrina, last words.
My last words is you don't have to jump in it alone, right?
Exactly.
This is powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, commercial real estate isn't knowing everything on day one. It's about being open-minded, asking questions, and surrounding yourself by the professionals that you can learn from. And that's what the Commercial Council really does for us.
That's beautiful. Well, I cannot thank both of my friends here, Daryl Deloach, for being a ocean of knowledge, and here to my left, Katrina Anarumo, hashtag the Queen of Davenport. Big shout out to our ORRA studio, the Oasis studio, for allowing us to do this podcast. And whether you are a residential or commercial or both, understanding the market will help you serve your clients at best. We'll see you next time.